been so excited to decorate this tree. Loved the books and movies, and this year I decided it was finally time to decorate a magical themed tree, complete with Harry Potter ornaments from Pottery Barn. I'll be decorating this cute little 5-foot tree, which is the Sanibel Spruce by Balsam Hill. To cover it in lots of lights with less cords, I'm using these LED cluster string lights. These are a great way to add a sparkling look to a tree, and don't worry, the cords blend in more once the tree is decorated. Below, I'm using this dark brown woven tree collar to decorate the base of the tree. And perched up top is the snowy white owl we all know and love from the story. This is the Hedwig Tree Topper by Pottery Barn. The owl needed a little attention right out of the box to look like it does now. I bent the wings outward into the shape that you see here, and made the wingtips flare upward slightly like so. The main under portion of the wing was mostly downward, so I bent the wing to make it face forward more. And the eyes were almost completely covered by the paper fringe, so I worked to bend the paper pieces away and out of the eyes so you could see them more. So the main body of the owl is covered in this feathery shaped paper. I carefully bent these feather tips upward to give the owl a more realistic, full look. This is what it looked like before, so just simply bend the edges upward delicately, and this will really add some great dimension to the owl topper. And here's the little tootsies out back. Such an adorable detail. The owl is on top of a metal rod with almost a plastic style hair clip on the bottom. I'll admit it was a challenge to get this to stay on top of the tree as it was too heavy for the top branch tip, so I bent that aside and clipped it to the main part of the tree, leaning backwards so you could see the owl's face and wings. Though that part was a little job, it was so worth it. This color-changing LED light didn't come with the owl, but I thought was a fun way to illuminate the owl from below. I came across these sparkling picks at HomeGoods and thought they were just perfect for this magical tree. Here's just what one of the 6 looks like. So I'm just going to bend the stems outward to give the pick a fuller look and break away from the flat shape of the pick. Then I'm simply tucking the stems into the tree, focusing on the top portion first. And then adding some here and there below. Next, I have these golden branches, also from HomeGoods. I decided to go with a dark blue velvet ribbon to depict the coloring of a rich blue night sky against our magical, starry-like embellishments. To apply it to the tree, I'm just tucking the ribbon into the tree in a zigzag-style trail downward. Though the others started at the top, others will start halfway down the tree. And here is the look so far. This sparkling gold ribbon ties in well with the golden picks, so I'm just going to cut small pieces of this and accent the blue ribbon here and there on the tree. And on to the exciting part, the ornaments. Pottery Barn did such an amazing job with these Harry Potter Christmas ornaments. They're very elegant in design, and most of them feature an antique gold colored finish, and many of them also light up. Magic sparks swirl around a golden wand inside this glass dome. My inner child is just screaming. This, of course, depicts the stone from the very first book, also inside a glass dome. The look and detail of this is just spot on, and even though many of these ornaments light up, they are designed in a way that they still look great even when they aren't illuminated. And here we have the Quidditch Cup ornament. One thing to mention, some of these take AAA batteries and others take button cell, depending on their design. The free-moving snow inside is such a fun way to add a wintry touch to these and give them a slight feel of a snow globe. So I'm just going to add these to the tree. These ornaments are on the heavy side, so I am using multiple branches when necessary to hold the ornaments. But look how neat these are. So this is one of the Hogwarts castle ornaments from Pottery Barn. It has just wonderful detail from the rocky cliff texture to the windows, turrets, and many other details of the castle. And it also lights up. The design has built-in LED lights that wash the castle exterior in a neutral warm colored light. Though this one doesn't light up, it is an absolute classic. The chocolate frog ornament is really stunning, so intricate in design, and is probably one of my favorites if I had to choose, though who could? Cozy and rustic, this is the Hagrid's Hut Pottery Barn ornament. And like many of the others, this one lights up too. Rustic shake shingles and other details add such an interesting texture and give this piece so much character. So I'm just going to add those to the tree. Next, we have the flying car ornament, another classic symbol from the story. This one from the second book. It really was hard to choose which ornaments to get as they all were such classic symbols from the story. But obviously, I had to get this one. Though I love the symbolism of this and love it for what it reminds me of from the story, this is probably the roughest design of all the ornaments I purchased. The gold paint kind of went outside the lines, and the interior lighting piece does show through the frosted plastic, which isn't really a big deal, but I do still love it and am happy to have it as part of my collection. On to the next ones. Here is this ornament. This is definitely up there with my favorites as it is so detailed and pretty, and I love the little envelope in the owl's beak. This ornament really is so elegant, from the frosted owl with all the feathery details to the golden packages it rests upon. And the fact that it also can light up is just wonderful too. Love this Patronus ornament, but it is so delicate. The details are absolutely fantastic, but those little antlers seem extremely fragile. This isn't a complaint, just an observation, as I really like these ornaments, but this one is going to have to be stored with extra care after this season. And here is the other Hogwarts Castle Pottery Barn ornament. Why have two, you ask? Because they are so different from each other. Again, with such an elegant look, this ornament goes well with the ornaments that have a similar frosted design, while the other castle looks great with the Hagrid's Hut ornament and others with more of a strictly golden design. And here is the miniature ornament set. So many classic symbols from the story here, starting with the winged key. And we have another owl ornament. Again, very intricate in detail. We all know and love this from the story. And this ornament actually is also a locket, so it opens up and has places inside to adhere photos if you like. It may seem odd, but the Luna's glasses ornament is what made me want this set. I love all the other ornaments too, but it is kind of a side note symbol in the story that I was surprised to see as an ornament. And here we have the golden snitch ornament. And here's another interesting choice that I thought was just fantastic. The Liquid Luck Potion Ornament, another adorably detailed embellishment for the tree. With their smaller size, the little set was a little easier to add to the tree and didn't weigh down the branches as much as the larger ornaments. I still have a few more things to add to fill in the look, including some matching dark blue Shatterproof ornaments. Shatterproof ornaments are a great way to fill in a look without adding much more weight to the tree, as they are usually very light. These, I thought, looked kind of like casted spells, so I have a few of these I'm just going to tuck in here and there. And once I finish adding those, I'll show you the finished look.